Hello my friends and fellow stackers, the Prospect Stacker back here again making a video after some time off of YouTube. I wanted to make a quick video today just explaining recently why I haven't been making so much content and also a couple of good positive life changes that have happened for me in the last couple of months in my absence off of YouTube. So as some of you know, I'm a young precious metals enthusiast. I've been stacking since I was 16 years old, and this year I'll be turning 20, so I've been stacking precious metals for the past 4 years, on and off. I've recently sold some silver, which was only about 2 ounces, so I wouldn't consider it all that much. But the majority of my precious metals, as you can tell by the title, are no longer here. To explain that in more simpler terms, I have not sold any silver or gold recently besides those 2 ounces, which I sold to a friend, but I have set aside some of my precious metals for a collateral loan. As some of you may know, I am younger. I'm starting out as a young adult in life, so I wasn't very well prepared by family, so I needed to purchase a better car than the car that I was able to start off with. So my first car was my Subaru that I had, and my second car is the exact same car, just a little bit newer. But I had upgraded my car, and this was my first ever finance loan. So I was working on getting a down payment together. Since I had no credit, I had to put a $6,000 down payment on a $15,000 car. So for someone that's 19 years old that's turning 20, that's a very large amount of money to just pull out of nowhere. I'm very grateful to God that I've been able to start working and I've been able to start saving aside money, and I've been able to stack savings along with my gold and silver. Some of my new purchases being my ox and my kangaroo, 1/10 ounces. But I've been able to set aside money for that and money aside for metals at the same time. But I had purchased my new vehicle, so my new vehicle needed a $6,000 loan. So I had put $4,400 onto a collateral loan, and I had put $2,000 of my own personal money that I set aside from working together to have my $6,000 down payment along with my insurance payment for the first month of owning my new vehicle. So I set aside some of my gold and my silver as a leverage for a collateral loan. But that's the beautiful thing about precious metals. You can leverage your precious metals in a way that you can get yourself cash in the event that you need to do something like a life emergency or just about anything, good or bad. But having my precious metals allowed me to leverage a little bit of my cash to be able to convert that cash into a new vehicle. My new vehicle is financed. I do not own it, but I will be paying the vehicle off within the next year and a half or so, with the plan that I have to make double payments towards my principal. So it's definitely not going to be something that's going to be on my credit forever, but it's definitely going to be a positive impact to my credit once the vehicle is paid off. And as a young adult, I thought it was a smart idea to have some type of credit line open for I could start building my credit and I could start capitalizing on being able to have a high credit score. In the future, I can get personal loans, high or limit lower interest credit cards, and I could leverage that debt to be able to make more money if I do it right. But in recent times, I have been just working day to day. I work night shifts, so it's not easy, and I am still finishing school. So in this period of time, in the last couple of months that I've been gone from YouTube, I have been very busy. And I apologize to a lot of my supporters as to why I haven't made content. I know I've promised it a long time, but I haven't just gotten around to it. I've been so busy. I've been working anywhere from 6 to 7 days every week alongside of doing school and doing my gym progress, life progress, and everything else in between. So it has not been easy by any means. But I'm very grateful of God for all the opportunities He has given me and all the amazing things I've been able to do in this short period of time. And soon, within the next month, I will be having all my gold back along with my other 40-some ounces of silver that's sitting on the collateral loan. I will have all those metals back, and I will be back buying silver and gold once again, as we have seen our new dip. The market low is definitely a good buying opportunity for me. I actually might be picking up a couple of new pieces this week. Maybe a few ounces of silver or perhaps even a 10th ounce of gold. we have had a big drop, so it makes some sense for me to acquire a little bit more, considering that I paid $480 a piece for these two, so I'm already about $160 down on just the two of those. But that's why we dollar cost average as stackers. It's not always about the short term, it's the long term. I buy my precious metals for exactly as I explained earlier, the fact that I can leverage them in the event that I need money and the event that something bad happens, a medical emergency, family emergency, anything, purchasing a new car, anything that happens to be, I can leverage that debt for it. And the fact that precious metals are a safe haven for me for my actual cash that I want to convert over to a long-term store of value, such as gold or silver. In the long term, I feel more comfortable letting my cash sit in a precious metal asset that's tangible, real, and physical over just having it sitting in a bank account. As some of you know, I have also been acquiring some Second Amendment thingies of sorts. I have acquired quite the collection of firearms and ammunition. I've spent a lot more money buying these than I want to admit. But I have purchased a Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport 3, a Palomento State Armory built Soviet Arms AK-47, which is actually, I believe, SF-47, with the triangle folding stock, and a Mossberg Maverick 88, which is honestly probably my favorite of my three. This is really my bread and butter gun, my main home defense weapon. Very, very powerful, very beautiful, very reliable. It's definitely my personal favorite of my collection. And I've purchased ammunition, a 6 Sauer Romeo 5 and a Magpul foregrip for my AR-15. And recently I have purchased a Smith & Wesson FPC 10mm, which has not gotten here yet, but it will be here soon. So I will be making firearm content soon in the coming months. But when that Smith & Wesson does come, I definitely will make a range video, whether it's a short or a short video on YouTube of shooting it. So keep an eye out for that. But as I was explaining, in the last couple of months, I've been gone more or less because of work and school. I've been very busy, but I just wanted to thank all of my supporters and my subscribers for being here along my journey, supporting me along the way, encouraging me. As a young adult, it is hard to do what I do, to sometimes work 56 plus hours a week, along with doing high school, because life circumstances weren't perfect for me to be able to finish on time. But it's not easy at all. But I really appreciate all the support that I've been shown by all my members of the community, the silver stacking community, the precious metals community, and every community combined. You're all very polite people, and I appreciate talking to all of you. I appreciate looking at your comments of encouragement and all the support that everybody shows. I thank all of you for being here along the journey, and I am here to say the Prospect Stacker is back, and I have plenty of new content that I have in mind to be made, and I know shortly I will be having a lot of content available here on YouTube. So stay tuned and ready for all the new content to come. Thank you all my loyal subscribers and fans. Thank you for being around, and I appreciate all of you so much. I hope all of you have a blessed 4th of July, and I hope all of you have an amazing and great day. The Prospect Stacker out.